I'm going to see. This is not a very high traffic hour of the day for me, but I'm going to see. Maybe there's somebody out here looking for a reading. We will see. We will see. If not, that's cool too. There we go. All right, we'll see here. All right, I need to take some pictures. Hmm. Hello and welcome. Okay, add illustrator. Administrator at HRW dash the Processing Center. Oops. Hello, hello. Just can turn on a little music here. If you're reading, please let me know. I'm just doing paperwork. No big deal. Hello and welcome. Yeah. Hmm. Active. Mm.
Family Focus Criteria. This is Pam. How can I do?
Hi, my name's Amanda Duran, and I had an appointment scheduled for March 21st. I need to cancel that, please.
March 21st. I sure can. If you want to reschedule or
No.
no. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for calling. You're welcome. English press 1. Para español presione 2. Please listen carefully as our menu option has changed. If you are an existing Feral Gas customer, please press 1. If you would like to make a payment or check your account balance, please press 1. If you would like to request a delivery, please press 2. If this is an emergency or you suspect a gas leak or smell gas, please press 3. If you have a billing inquiry, press 4. If you require repairs or a service work order to be entered, please press 5. If you are not an existing Feral Gas customer, please press 6. To ensure you receive the best service possible, this call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. We value your time. Press 3 if you'd like to make a payment through our third-party vendor, or press 1 to request a call back. You will not lose your place. Thank you for calling Feral Gas. This is Lindsay. How can I help you?
Hi, Lindsay. My name is Amanda Duran. I don't know if you guys still do this. There was a time, like I'm having my oven's not working. It's a gas oven. And in the past, I was able to get somebody to come out and look at it. Do you guys still do that? I mean, it's been several years ago.
I don't, let me see here. In most places, they don't do any servicing anymore on appliances as well. Do you have your delivery address or account number?
Yeah. I'm at 604 Spring Garden Road, Olean.
Okay, no. The only thing that they do is like come out to like the pilot, but they don't do any like working or diagnostics or anything on them.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Okay. Bye. Hmm. But there are no free readings here. You're welcome to donate for a reading. Oh, there are no free readings.
Tracy.
Hey, Stephen, what's up? How are you? Howdy, howdy. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm okay. Because with the work stuff, like what? This drama at work? Okay, awesome. Alright. I'm getting my notifications for some reason. Oh, there it came through. Thank you, hon. Thank you. Oh, today's Friday, isn't it? Happy Friday. Okay. All right. The weather job forgot about me, so I got the job. But the recruiter's trying to rush me to get started this coming Monday. Oh, you got the job? Oh, that's good. They want you to start on Monday. I can't remember. Was that the one that I told you weren't going to get or you were going to get? I can't remember. It seemed like you were interviewing for two different jobs or something. Turn down the music a bit here. Congratulations. I mean, that's good news. For some reason, you took a grade test as part of background check that you didn't tell me about up front, and I smoked weed, so I had to get fake. That is a little stressful. Oh, man. Um, See, I'm in Missouri where it's legal. I mean, it just became legal. I guess it has been probably a year now. It's awful, and I don't know if he passed it, but the recruiter has been yelling at me. How come? To get you to go to start the job? Legal here in California, this would be an East Coast company. Right? Oh, yeah, I was there thinking, I thought it was. I thought it was legal there, but this will be an East Coast company branch. Okay. Really? They can do that, huh? Well, obviously so. Yeah, because she thinks I'm not treating her like I would my boss and doesn't like me not responding to her. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, very pushy. I see. I find it interesting just because it's the East Coast company branch. We have to get drug tested. What has these screens for this weather job? So, what did I tell you? What did I tell you about this weather job? Okay, 2 tails, 2 Lenormands. Then what did I tell you before? If I remember one of them, I was like, hard no, hard no. But then I feel like there was another one that seemed more promising. I can't remember now. Okay. All right, will Stephen pass these screenings for the weather job? He said I wouldn't get it, but he said there were obstacles involving a moral issue. Oh shit. That sounds intense. Oops. All right, let's see what we have here. Will Stephen pass these screenings for the weather job? I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't pass them, but okay, what's that spirit? Will Steve pass these screenings for the weather job? Stephen. All right, we have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Temperance card. I think so. I would say yes. Ace of Wands is a big yes card. Ace of Cups is like a relief, you feeling some kind of relief. And then Temperance card, here you are pouring that fake piss. That's funny. But that's what it made me think of. But no, I'm just I would say, is there something about you feeling at peace or some kind of like yeah, just feeling at peace here and having some kind of relief. So I would say yes. I mean, both of these cards are about feeling peaceful here. Well, I mean, I assume you had to do something like that, right? Oh my gosh. I hate drug tests. That's totally what I did. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So I'm gonna have to say yes. I mean, not gonna have to. I would say yes. I would say that you will pass that. Pass these screenings. I had that facial expression and everything. I know I gotta look at it. That's so funny. I had that facial expression. Oh my god, that is too funny. I needed that laugh. Hi, Tula. Welcome in. If you're looking for a reading, please send in a donation and I will get you on the donation list. My information should be pinned there in the chat of everything I offer. Oh, that's too funny. You did that laugh too. Hi, Sunset. I can look into that with a donation, my dear. I even have a time frame reading for $5. If you'd like me to ask when you will move, then it will require a donation. Let's start the weather job next business plan. Okay. Let's even start the weather job next week. I say plan. Let's even start the weather job next week. Let's even start the weather job next week. Let's even start the weather job. We got the Knight of Swords here. We got the Seven of Cups. And we have the Devil. I'm going to say no. There's something about, with the Knight of Swords, yes, there's something very quick here. But, gosh. I'm saying no because the Devil is here. But if you were to start, I don't know, I feel like there's other options here. There's something about, I don't know, how do you have the Devil here? There's something off about that. It's just, there's other options here other than just starting so quickly. There's something off about starting so quickly. So it doesn't necessarily mean you won't. I don't know, I feel like they're going to give you some other options. It's hard to say on this, Steven. I don't know why, but something is off about starting so quickly. I think it's the recruiting agency. It's not about the people. The recruiter is really a Russian, and I don't know why. Oh. She wants your permission. And I got the job last Monday. Okay. There's something about it. I really can't say a straight yes or no on this. I really can't. Because there's something off about it being so quick. Meaning maybe possibly a no on that. Like there's other choices or other options available here for you. If you didn't want to start. Do you not want to start? I mean, do you have to quit another job? Put a notice at another job, or do you agree with me? Okay. I think the P-test is fine. Mr. I just don't know why she is to be. Like she keeps nagging you about it and talking down. Oh my gosh. But she's kind of toxic then. I guess that devil's representing her toxic energy. It probably is the recruiter. So if you get a job and she's your recruiter, then she gets a commission. I guess it kind of makes sense why she get her commission regardless. Either way, maybe she is in a rush to get her commission. I don't know. Crazy. Okay, Lenormand. Oh my gosh! I just threw those cards. Just a minute. Kristen recently has been having a lot of her Lenormand stuff coming to light. A lot of her Lenormand readings. FYI. She keeps coming in here being like, that damn Lenormand. Okay. All right. What can Stephen expect from the weather job moving forward? What can Stephen expect from the weather job moving forward now? What can Stephen expect from the weather job moving forward? What can Stephen expect from the weather job moving forward? What can Stephen expect from the weather job moving forward? Okay, we have the heart, the clouds, the bear, the letter, the man, the house, and the mice. There's some kind of communication that you'll be having here. Okay, I'm going to say with the boss, because the bear usually represents the boss, but it's like, I don't know, it's like some kind of communication. Maybe some kind of information is missing. Something about things. Actually, the clouds and the mice mean things not getting any better. So having some kind of communication with the boss. There's something corrupt here. What is this? Let me see before I say too much. I do have charismatic leader who has something to hide, a misunderstanding with a boss. So I think you're probably going to have some kind of misunderstanding. It may be this recruiter. I don't know. And and you're kind of like, you just feel like things are not going to get better when it comes to this situation with this boss, possibly recruiter. Um, the lack of something makes it impossible to decide what to do. Like there's no plan. Sounds like the recruiter. Yeah. Clash of wills. Yeah, there's something about the rules. Very strict rules, okay? So I think it's the communication with you here. You're the man. There's something about asserting the rules, or there's very strict rules, and like there might be some information missing, and like this recruiter saying, hey, I can't move any further without this information, something like that. Yeah, it's something about the rules, the rules, the rules. Um, Interesting, we have the heart here. Let me see what this is about. To try to see the positive side of the rules. Something about the rules, the rules. I don't know. I just think you're going to have some kind of issue here, probably with this recruiter. I mean, there's just a misunderstanding. There's something missing, or there's something. I don't know if this recruiter's wanting something from you here. Um, Needing some kind of information. Hey, we can't do anything without this information. Something like that. Yeah, an unhealthy relationship with the boss. It's like this boss is like really weakening your strength. Corrupt leader. Corrupt leader. That's interesting because we got the devil before, so there is something. So this is just the next thing to expect. I mean, this doesn't mean this is an ongoing thing, but that's how the Lenormand is. It, always, it pretty much gives you that next thing that's going to happen unless you put a time frame on it. Yeah, there's confused communication, unclear communication. There's just misunderstandings between in this conversation. There's just the conversations is not being followed. To misunderstand what somebody's trying to say. There's just a misunderstanding here, Stephen, about the rules. Okay? That's what I have for you. Keep me updated on that. I'd like to know. Yeah, Stephen, you can go ahead and post your next question. I'll be right back. Just a second. Okay. He's the one who acts like a manager. Yeah, Found a sticky spot on the counter last week after I had a friend over. They got really upset and sent a bunch of group texts about it. Oh my god! I didn't feed into it, but I think he was kind of jealous that my friend and I hung out with the other roommate. Probably. Oh my goodness gracious. Over a sticky spot? Yeah. I would say there's more to it than a sticky spot because that's ridiculous. I mean, come on. Some people. All right. Wait, how does one feel about Stephen? How does one feel about Stephen, please? How does one feel about Stephen? He also had a feeling of password in the factory, but the other roommate left a sink full of dishes and he didn't be able to. Oh my god. That's insane. Absolutely insane. How does Juan feel about Stephen? How does Juan feel about Stephen? How does Juan feel about Stephen? How does Juan, oops. How does Juan feel about Stephen? How does Juan feel about Stephen? How does Juan feel about Juan? Stephen? Okay, we have the fish, the man, the birds, the bouquet, the cross, clover, and the whips. So, has he apologized? I'm getting something about a loud, like a party, um, like a party or a gathering here, some kind of visit, and the whips and the bouquet a lot of times can mean like an apology. I think he thinks that you something about oh yeah, that party he had with the girl. Okay. Hi Sky. I can look into question dear with the donation and I'll get you on the donation list. All my information is pinned in the chat. Oh well, I thought it was. Let me get it up there. Something about it. I think he thinks that you are nervous about some kind of feedback, but he does trust that the conflict can be solved. That you act, you respond with kindness to when there is aggression. Stop this music and concentrate better. Now, he might be referring to this this gathering here could be you having your friend over too. Does he ever apologize? Because I'm getting something about this was a burden to him. This gathering or whatever was a burden to him. He wasn't home for that. Oh, I see. He does sometimes. Okay, well, I think he thinks maybe that he thinks he can be mean to you because you're very friendly and non-confrontational, that he thinks he can be mean to you. He has way louder gatherings and on purpose. He Yeah, like he's exploiting your good-naturedness. The fact that you're good-natured, like he 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 like yeah, like I know this person's good-natured and friendly, so I can be mean to them. Yeah, there are people like that out there. They find the most nicest person and pick on them. So, and he thinks that you are, as far as any criticism that you give or he gives, like you don't, like you're nervous about any kind of feedback or criticism. David's like that. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Let's see here. I think, and something about, I'm not sure. You you have a happy-go-lucky approach. You may spend money freely without thought for the future. You don't take financial issues very seriously, or you don't think that they're very important. That you value his opinion. So I'm not him, basically, and that's why he's mad. Yeah, I would say so. But yeah, that you value his opinion. Oh my gosh, this guy's kind of full of himself. Um, but I think he thinks this issue can be solved. Let's see here. Um, like he thinks that you refuse taking responsibility for something you've done. Um, but I think he does think that this it can be solved, but you're not accepting responsibility. Um, that you neglect your duties. You shy away from your responsibilities. You don't take your responsibilities seriously enough. And this is an opportunity for you to grow through taking on more responsibilities. Oh my gosh, just over this freaking sticky spot. Yeah, you neglect your duties. Have a very irresponsible, unstable way of living. I think he just wants to be the manager. Yeah. He says that about a lot of people. Ah. There is something about nervousness, or what is this? Let me look at this real quick. That yeah, you're on the alert for threats. That you may do you you may have a lot of like you have a lot of small things that you don't um take care of or whatever, small things, but they all these small things keep adding up. Um yeah, an argument about a messy situation. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. An argument about a messy situation. Yeah, I guess that sticky spot. Jesus. That is so funny. It's exactly an argument about a messy situation. I mean, if that isn't spot on. Because of this party or whatever, this visit here. So, yeah, I would avoid him because he's kind of like, um, seems very critical. But I don't know. I feel like he may possibly apologize. In in that way people apologize, it maybe not necessarily be the words "I'm sorry," but you can tell it's like an apology. Yeah, very critical. Yeah, I mean, come on, a sticky spot on the counter, like really? I mean, I get it if it's like an everyday affair or something. But one sticky spot, I mean, that's ridiculous. And group text about it. Jeez. It's just I don't know. So yeah, I think he's just very critical of you, Stephen. But I have a feeling he's probably critical about everyone, that no one could ever be as good as he is. No, it's not. I hardly use the Kindle space for that reason. Yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, that is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I wasn't there, I'm just an outsider looking at this like, gosh, a sticky spot. Come on. Okay, will you be on for a while? I'm not sure. I mean, probably a little bit longer, but are you planning on coming back? I mean, if it's dead, I probably won't stay on long. But I haven't really, well, no, I've been on a little over an hour. I was going to take a quick shower, yes, but will you be back if so? Yeah, I should probably still be here. I mean, I can't make any guarantees, but more than likely I'll be here. No pressure. I'm going to say yes, unless something comes up. All right, cool. Cool. All right. Turn my music back on. I think I might go start a load of laundry, actually. Hello, hello. I have returned. If you're looking for a read, please let me know. Oh, let's see what. There you go. Um, oh, shit, no. Dang it. Here. Oh, that was quick. But I'm still here. Going through my bills over here. Okay, Stephen, thank you so much. We received your donation. Let's see, what are you looking for here? We've got. Oh no, you tell me. Okay, for 4 tarot, 3 of the snake, and 2 Lenormand. This is a David batch. Okay, a David batch. Okay. So we got 4 tarot. Okay. I think I'm following you. Okay. Still getting thoughts in here. All right. How does he feel about you now? Okay. How do you stay before not stable, please? Please stay before not stable. we have the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles. Just a lot here about just that you're quiet. The Ace of Wands is here, which is usually my card of some kind of like passion, some kind of chemistry. It can mean passionate new beginnings as well. But I think he's feeling like just that things are silent between you guys, even though there's some kind of chemistry here between you, that things have gone silent here with the High Priestess, like mysterious. It's almost like he doesn't know what you're doing. Like you're very mysterious here to him. I think this is just representing him here with the King of Pentacles, but also could also be representing like your financial stability. I don't know. I feel like he's not sure what you're doing. Like it's like a mystery here. I think he wonders though. Still some kind of attraction here. I think he thinks you probably have someone new in your life, like sexual wise. Okay. But overall, it's a mystery. He doesn't know what you're up to. And he's wondering. Tarot Tooth with Snoop. How does he feel about Leandro? Okay. How is David feeling about Leandro at this time, please? How is David feeling about Leandro at this time? How is David feeling about Leandro at this time? How is David feeling about Leandro at this time? Two of Cups, the World, the Fool. I would say that the relationship that they had, it looks like with the World card, could have came to an end, or they're at some kind of distance from each other. Maybe even somebody's traveled away here. The Fool, I think how he feels about Leandro is things are risky when it comes to anything dealing with Leandro. Any kind of connection here, the Two of Cups. A lot of times that can also mean partnership, business partnership as well. But I think he feels like with Leandro, it's just too risky really with him. But I would say they're at a distance. He feels they're at a distance, or something has ended between us, come to an end here with the World card. Okay. Interesting. You had the Two of Cups and World for us last time. Oh, really? For you and David? Interesting. Well, there are similarities between your relationship and their relationship. Yeah, plus the Five of Wands. Ah. Okay, I think I do remember that now. Because I remember that Five of Wands. Mm-hmm. How does David feel about Josh? Okay. All right. How is David feeling about Josh at this time, please? How is David feeling about Josh at this time? How is David feeling about Josh at this time, please? How is David feeling about Josh at this time? How is David feeling about Josh? The Hierophant, the Temperance, Ten of Wands. I would say with Josh, there's some kind of pressure, burden, like you can't get anywhere with him for like a long time now. Like this has been an ongoing problem. The Temperance here is in the center. Yeah, it's all about the timing. Like the timing's off. Like I'm not even sure that they get along, or there's problems with even getting along at this point. He may feel some guilt too with his Ten of Wands when it comes to Josh, but it just feels like it's a long time now. Things have really, really been burdened between them when it comes to just like having some kind of peace or getting along or things just moving smoothly. He's not. There's just a lot of pressure when it comes with Josh. I don't know if he pressures him or what, but there's just a lot of, it just does, it's really heavy, and it has been for some time with Josh. Like it's never ending burden. Rosemary. Hello, hon. Hi, Rosemary. What's up, girl? How are you? Thank you for your donation. You will be next. I'm working on Steven right now. He's got a few more questions. Hang tight, my dear. Doing better? A little better? I saw you on TikTok or Instagram that you had been in the hospital. Are you in the emergency room or something? I hope you're feeling better. All right. I was just today, actually, Rosemary. I seen that. You with Instagram. I follow you on Instagram. Okay. I don't go to Instagram that much, though. I hardly even post over there. I need to. The recruiter told me the P-test is still being processed, but I think your tarot is right, hopefully. Yeah. So you talked to the recruiter here recently, Stephen? Well, I mean, you should pass it. I mean, that's... She texted you. Okay. Did she say you have to have that result back before you can start work? I'm just wondering because that the Lenormand is where she sent out my work laptop before she got that result. Huh. Something does feel off about this. Yeah. You would think she'd have to have that result. Like, you have to pass your background check. You have to pass your drug test. You have to pass all that before they would offer you a job. I would think, but, I don't know. States do, all different states do things differently. I used to interview people and we would offer them jobs, and stuff. And that's just, but I worked for the government though. I mean, that's the way things were done there. You didn't offer anybody anything until all the results were back. But we didn't drug test though. Yeah, exactly. I think she wants to look good and get a placement. Yeah, I think so too. All right, let's take a look here. How does David feel about the girl he's seeing? How does David feel about the girl he's seeing, please? How does David feel about this girl that he's seeing? How does David feel about this girl he's seeing, please? How does David feel about the girl he's seeing? We have the Sun, the Justice, the Four of Pentacles. Okay. I think he's happy here with the Sun card. He feels like things are balanced and fair. However, the emotions aren't there. And he could be happy about, I see the kid here. Like, I think he is happy about with this girl. He feels like things are balanced and fair here. Like things are coming into fairness. Things are coming into balance. But when it comes to emotions, he holds back. He's emotionally unavailable. So I don't think he's really. There's something about her that makes him happy, and I think it's the fact that she can have kids. She's female, right? But ultimately, I don't think he's putting any emotion into this person. This is my card of emotional unavailability. So he's not. Okay, that's another thing. He doesn't really tell her the truth. That makes sense. Also, he doesn't. I don't think he tells her the truth. Like he knows he's not being truthful, but yet he still feels like it's okay that he's not being truthful. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the vibe I'm getting from this. He knows he's not being truthful, but it's okay in his mind. I don't know. Sometimes a justice card for me can also mean something legal, so I don't know. There might be something legal too here when it comes to her. I don't know what it is though. What's going on with him lately? Okay, let me see. All right, what's going on with David lately, please? What's going on here with David lately? What's going on here with David lately, please? What's going on here with David lately? Whoops. What's going on with David lately, please? What's going on with David lately? 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 What's going on with David? Here we have the book, the whips, the man, the fox, the sun, the coffin, and the heart. Kylie, hi, I was wondering if you know me. We've been talking to each other pretty much every day or every few days for the past 6 months or so. Now, are you talking about I've been talking to you? I don't know what you're talking about, hon. Because I would know if I've been talking to somebody every day or every few days for the past 6 months. I don't think there's anyone that I talk to every day or every few days. Well, besides my loyal subscribers. But no, Kylie, I don't think I do know you, hon. Okay, what is going on with him? So I do see some kind of love relationship ending. Lovers quarrel here. He's very much wears his selfishness on his sleeve. Yeah, there's he's ended something. It's a bot. Oh, this thing over here in Facebook. This is what this person's saying. I'm like, what the hell is this? I mean, wouldn't a person would know? Hello. Anywho, so I'm getting that he has ended a relationship with the coffin and the heart. Now, the man here in the center, I'm going to assume that is David. Usually if the man shows up, okay, thank you. Look like I've been scammed out of nearly $800. Oh, Kylie. Oh, honey. No, Kylie, I'm sorry, Stephen. Kylie, there are 20 different profiles of me, Tarot Chick Tarot Readings, on Facebook. I have reported them over and over and over again. You need to report them. I have never read for you, I don't think, Kylie. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. They use my pictures, everything. Yeah, I just went this past weekend and reported all of them. Kylie, and this goes for anybody listening, a reputable, true psychic, a true reader will never, ever contact you for a reading. We just don't do that. That's not the way we work. If somebody wants a reading from us, they come to us. That's how the universe works. We don't go out, we just don't have any desire to go out there and come to people. That stuff like, oh, I've been drawn to you or something like that. I'll never do that. And that doesn't just go for me. That goes for any psychic out there. We just don't do that. The reputable ones. The ones who aren't trying to scam you. I'm so sorry that happened to you, dear. You are not the only person who has came to me. Actually, I've had people. Yeah, you're not the only one, actually, who's came to me. And they act like they know me so well, and I don't know who the hell they are. And that somebody's scamming them. I'm so sorry. Some of my scammers have more followers than I do. That really pisses me off because they use all my pictures and all my stuff. But yeah, Kylie, I'm so sorry, dear. Report them. I really feel like reporting. It doesn't seem to do anything. But if other people report, then maybe something can be done about this. Because Facebook, they'll just come back telling me, oh, this doesn't violate community guidelines. Like they're pretending to be me and scamming people. How can this not violate community guidelines? All these people piss me off. All right. 800 US dollars, 1,200 Australian dollars. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, hon. I'm so sorry, but I don't think I've ever read for you. Oh, that pisses me off. All right, I got to get back to Steven's reading here. I've got Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch in here. Okay, so Steven, yeah, I think he's had some kind of like lovers quarrel. Oh my God, I'm devastated. Oh. Okay. There's something here. Oh, he's being accused. This is what this whole argument is about, or this ending of this relationship. He's being accused from someone of being selfish. And his self-interest conflicts with someone else. There's something here about like abuse that starts slowly and is hardly noticeable at first. I don't know if this is about Leandro. I honestly don't know, Stephen, but he has ended some kind of love relationship here. Because of arguments about somebody being selfish. I think he's grieving it, though. There's some grieving showing up here. But he's keeping this to himself. He doesn't tell other people. He's keeping it to himself. And yeah, he has some kind of grief because he's learned some kind of truth about this person. Yeah. The now end of the romantic part of a relationship. Some kind of infatuation has ended. Now there's grief. Um, so unfortunately, I don't know what relationship this is referring to. I feel maybe Leandro. So now he's going his own way here. He's enjoying himself. He's by himself. He's very much being self-determined and self-reliant. So that's what I have, dear. Oh, that's okay, Kylie. Yeah. You're fine for coming in. I'm glad you did come in. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Yeah, that's what I have, Stephen. So I don't know. We had the man there in the center. So I feel like it could be Leandro, but because I'm not positive on that. Okay. So you got one more Norman reading, correct? And then I will move to you, Miss Rosemary. What are his intentions for tonight? Okay. I'll get a follow-up after that thing. Yeah. Okay. What are David's intentions towards Stephen at this time, please? What are David's intentions towards Stephen at this time? What are David's intentions towards Stephen at this time? What are David's intentions towards Stephen at this time? What are David's intentions towards Stephen at this time? What are David's intentions towards Stephen at this time? What are David's intentions towards Stephen at this time? David's intentions towards Stephen at this time. What are David's intentions towards Stephen at this time? What are David's intentions towards Stephen? What are David's intentions towards Stephen at this time? All right, we have the mountain, the moon, snake, the mice, the birds, the ring, and the bear. This is that whole power and control thing with the snake and the bear. Like he wants to have some kind of have the power, basically. Be the one in control. There's some kind of standstill. Having to wait is making him fidgety and restless. There's some stress here. There's always present these never quiet. There's always these circling thoughts that he has towards you, and he's fidgety and restless because he feels like there's such a standstill. Yeah. There's some kind of obstacle in the emotional area. The quietness is weighing on him. Inability to sleep. Something maybe keeping him from sleeping. Yeah, there's difficult emotions. There's anxiety here, profound anxiety. There's very like nagging emotional, it's like negative emotional, very profound negative emotions. Because he wants some kind of power. Because things are quiet. Why? Because you went no contact. I'm going to get the exact words for you here. But yeah, conflict between someone who has the power and someone who wants it. To want power or influence badly. Yeah, there's all about this power. His power's gone. You don't like that. This is exactly the energy I get when I get those thoughts. Exactly what you're feeling. Yeah. Narcissists do not like no contact. They freaking hate no contact. But that's the only way we can heal from them and their abuse. Thank you. I did receive your donation. I'll do Rosemary, then I'll get back with you. With the thoughts at night, like I relive all the bad stuff and I don't want to think about it. Yeah. Yeah, his power's been taken from him. So that gives him, he wants power over you. Why? I don't know. I don't understand these people's way these people's minds work. Doesn't make any sense, but yeah, he's motivated, his emotions, his fears, his needs. Yeah, he's having some kind of craving. Yeah, very strong emotions. Possessive. He wants to like something about being possessive out of his own fear, his own neediness. He wants like to possess you. Like control, dominate. Geez, this came out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm getting sleep deprivation. So you're saying that you can't sleep, and I'm getting here something about can't sleep. Fear eats away at the soul. I feel like it's coming from me because I've been focusing on my life. Yeah, it was very unhealthy emotions here. Anxiety big time. Just, he keeps you up at night. Yeah, he's like, a formerly passionate affair is going stale. Loss of power. Yeah, he's lost his power over you, and he wants it back. It feels very intrusive, like I'm not left alone at night. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's, okay, so now he's ended things with Leandro. So now he's wants supply. So he's craving to have that power over you. Like he's losing his supply of Leandro, so he's craving to have that power and control of you. Could be. I mean, I don't see that in the cards as far as the Leandro part, but we did get that, him ending some kind of relationship, grieving some kind of relationship. Could be. You did see that he had intentions to leave Leandro a couple weeks ago. Okay. Narcissists can't really be alone. I mean, they kind of go nuts when they're alone. Start losing a bunch of weight. Can't eat, can't sleep, because they're missing their supply. Thing that makes them feel good. Attention from someone else, sucking your energy. So, yeah, that's what I have for you there, Stephen. Yikes. Okay, me and Brock still doing our thing. Yeah, he went really crazy after I started living my own life and not being around. Yeah. Sorry for some follow-ups. Okay, hon. I will get back with you. I'm going to go over here to Miss Rosemary on Facebook. Okay, me and Brock's still doing a thing. He's doing really well, but they're not really good people around him. They don't want us together. I'd like to know why. Like, what are they up to? Some of them are confused. I believe I already know. Okay, so you want to know why these people don't want you and Brock together? Or he looked physically different and did lose weight. Yeah, that happened to my ex narcissist as well. Because I remember my daughter telling me, she's like, Mom, Dad looks awful. He's lost like 30 pounds. And this guy was, this is a guy who's already like 100, just like 140 pounds, like a real skinny guy, little skinny thing. It happens. It's like they can't pull it together. But okay, all right, Rosemary, let's take a look. Yeah, my daughter, she's all worried about her dad. I'm over here laughing under my breath, like I didn't let my daughter know, but I was like laughing that he lost a bunch of weight. He was all sickly looking. I mean, this has been several years ago, but I remember that. That's when they lose their supply and you cut them off like that. They can't hardly handle it. Okay. So why do these people, who are these people? Is this like his family or something, Rosemary? When they do have control over you or feel like it, you're the one who gets that way. Yeah, exactly. Some of them, yes. Okay. Yeah, you don't really realize it until you get out from under them, and then you're like, you start feeling healthier. You're not as anxious all the time. I mean, hell, I used to have panic attacks, anxiety attacks. I'd faint. I had so many problems. And I look back now, actually, I had major anxiety problems, and I quit smoking cigarettes. I still smoke other things, hint, hint. But I smoked cigarettes, and I quit smoking cigarettes, and then I started like my anxiety went away. I stopped having those anxiety attacks and stuff, and I thought it was because I quit smoking cigarettes. Well, I had since realized later, around that same time, I got rid of him. I got away from him. It's like, oh my gosh, it wasn't because I quit smoking. It was because I was no longer with that narcissist. They can really screw up your health, everything. Yeah. You know, all that time, all those years, I was fainting and just having anxiety attacks all the time, panic attacks all the time. I went to every doctor known to mankind to find out what was wrong with me. And the whole time, it was because of him. Amanda, roll me another one. Dan, you crack me up. Okay, I'm sorry, Rosemary. I was off on a tangent there. Okay. I do that sometimes. I'm pretty hardcore when I start talking about narcissists because they destroy people's lives. They're just horrible, horrible people, and they're everywhere. So I want to get knowledge out there the best I can on what these people can do. Thank you, Rosemary. Okay. And you don't even realize it's happening. You don't even know what's going on until you get away from it. Then you're like, oh, okay. All right. So why are these people do not want Rosemary and Brock together? Why do these people not want Rosemary and Brock together? Why do these people not want Rosemary and Brock together? Oh. Why do these people not want Rosemary and Brock together? Why do these people not want Rosemary and Brock together? All right, let's see. All right, we have the stork, the birds, the bouquet, the mice, the moon, the sun, and the bear. Okay. So there is like very negative emotions here. There can be some kind of like jealousy. There's something about kissing someone's ass. So I don't know if they think you're kissing ass or somebody's kissing ass. Did you have like a gathering or something? Like a social gathering here. I'm getting like a unexpected, not unexpected, a interfering visitor. Yes, online. Okay. And you're showing up here as like maybe unexpected visitor, like they weren't expecting you. And okay. Quick reaction to somebody having changed. They do worry. There's something about worrying again and again, because nothing's ever done about the root of the problem. So they just keep worrying over and over and over. I guess they think that this is a problem. You guys being together or is some kind of problem. Yeah. And nothing's being done about it, the root of the problem. And we have the sun and the moon here. That's something about emotions go high, emotions go low. Like emotions changing. Let me get the exact words. They are like night and day. I don't know if they think maybe the two of you are like night and day, like you're very different. You broadcast your emotions very strongly. And there's a lot of ass kissing going on. I don't know what the heck. I want to go see him. Yeah, that's me. So did you kind of like interfere or and that's what they're calling, or that's how they see you, as an interfering visitor. And I don't know who's kissing whose ass. Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety here, like stress. Things are just not stable. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, they have lots of doubts, lots of worries. Um, they have negative emotions towards you guys. I think they think you're needy. There's destructive neediness. Like somebody needs the other. Yeah, we have, okay. Superficial friendliness. This ass kissing thing, that's like superficial friendliness, right? I think they think somebody's superficial and they're just pretending to be friendly, but they're really just kissing somebody's ass. So I don't know if they think this of you or Brock or what. But in general, I think that's the deal. They feel like there's something superficial, like it's not genuine. It's not a genuine relationship. It's more superficial. Blue Angelic, dear, you can ask a question with a donation. My information is pinned there in the chat, and I can get you on the donation list. I'd be happy to answer your question for you. Okay, Rosemary. Sorry, girl. I hope that makes sense. Well, it probably doesn't make sense because you don't know why they're like this, but I think that's the deal. Character assassination too. Character assassination is showing up here. Like somebody's character's being assassinated. You know, that's like when you talk shit on somebody, but you're doing it in front of everyone. You're putting it out there like on public place or something. It does make sense? Okay. Thank you so much, Rosemary, for your donation. Much appreciated. Keep me updated, my dear. Please. It's good to see you, hon. Okay, Stephen, you want 3 Lenormands, 2 with Snoop feet. Okay. I actually read your comment on the donation. I should start doing that from now on. I don't know why I haven't done that before, but I see. So you don't have to type it up again. All right, so we're doing 3 Lenormands, 2 with Snoop fee. Yes, please, thanks. You're helping me today. I knew something was going on. Yeah. Sometimes we can just, if we're, we listen to our intuition, right? Like you feel something's going on. I feel these burdensome emotions, which I don't need right now. No. So it's like you're feeling his emotions. I mean, I guess. Which empaths can do that, you know. I don't know if you're empath, Stephen, but you probably are, just because that's usually who's winds up in these narcissistic relationships. Because empaths have such good energy. That's why these narcissists want to suck us dry. Yeah, like I feel so down about the situation. I don't want to. I haven't been focused on it, even if I get reads. Yeah, true. Oops. All right, with the snip, what's going on with him and Leandra? Okay. All right. He knows what he did, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of the hardest things about these narcissistic relationships, which I hear a lot, is like we what we really have to because we still feel like we love them. We're like, oh, but I love them. Oh, but I love them. But we really got to, and not that you're saying this, Stephen. I'm just in general, and what I tell people a lot, because what a lot of people come back telling me, but I love them. But I love them. You know, but we have to remember, we don't love them. We love the person we love doesn't even exist. And you've got to that's head around. It's really hard. I mean, I still struggle 5 years later. It's like I guess it's been 5 years, maybe going close to 6 now. We don't love that person. We love who we thought they were, who they showed us who they are. Like, they were fake. And we fell in love with that fake person. I actually unsubscribed from 95% of the tarot channels recently because I don't need that reminder. No, you don't need that reminder. You donated again? Okay, thank you, Rosemary. Well, I don't see it though. Yeah, Rosemary, I don't see it, hon. But of course, Cash App's been kind of slow lately, so I don't know. All right, so let me um um Yeah, and I would blame others involved, but they were subject to the same treatment. Who was the one who brought him in? Yeah, exactly. Um, and one of them being Leon. It's like, Leandro's like a pawn here. I remember telling you that many times. I know you didn't want to hear it. I mean, I'm not saying Leandro is Mr. Perfect or anything, but yeah, I mean, Leandro isn't a great person, but who knows what David was telling him. And why was me going out for a drink with Leandro the breaking point? Exactly. Exactly. Rosemary, I do see it, hon. I do see it. Hi, Smiley. Hello, dear. All right. Does Dominic still come here? Occasionally. Occasionally. I haven't seen her in a bit, but she pops in every once in a while, but not as regularly as she used to. Okay. What is going on with Stephen? What's going on now with David and Leandro? What is going on with David and Leandro, please? What's going on here with David and Leandro? Oh, yeah, I'm good, honey. I'm good. Yeah. That breakup, I cried one time. One time, that was it. 444 on the clock. All right. Thank you, Amy. Well, when you break up and you feel like it's kind of like a relief. Because you kind of know it's not going to work out anyways. Let me get rid of this troll over here in Facebook real quick. Oh my God, that person trying to mess with Kylie again. That, bless her poor little heart. That's so sad. They scammed her out of $800. All right, what's going on here with David and Leandro now? What's going on here with David and Leandro now? What's going on here with David and Leandro now? What's going on with David and Leandro now? What's going on with David and Leandro? What's going on here with David and David? All right, hon, we have the lady, the child, oh my, the tree, the side, the anchor, the whips, and the bear. All right, Stephen. Oh my goodness. Choices with the lady. Thank you, Smiley. Yeah. Some kind of a choice being made here with the lady, choosing the lady and the child, breaking a dominant habit, The scythe and the anchor is a permanent end. So yeah, things have been cut off here. The tree and the scythe is talking about like disrupting somebody's serenity or somebody's calmness. So, yeah, this is a permanent ending here. Um, look at this child or tree and the bear. We have a parent-child relationship showing up here. Yeah, breaking a dominant habit. I don't know what exactly that is. Um, a sense of belonging dominates everything. So I think David has chosen with the crossroads here, made some kind of choice where he feels that he belongs with. He wants to belong, have a sense of belonging, be a healthy parental figure. And going about this confidently. Yeah, I think he has chosen, and we've seen this before, how he's made a choice here to permanently end things because he's choosing this woman with this child. Because he feels like he belongs. And when I say feeling like he belongs, like not, I don't feel it's not a love, emotional belonging. It's like society belonging. Like, and it may even have something to do with his own parents. Yeah. To look after a child, to teach a child, a parent-child relationship. Um, as the child grows up here. This child's roots, or where this child comes from, is that sense of belonging. But yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm pretty positive the scythe and the anchor is definitely to break off a relationship with someone who wants a long-term commitment. Unexpected sudden stop. So yeah, these two are broke. Things are, you know, things are broke up between these two. And we got this child. I don't know, Stephen. I will be shocked if we find out later that there's no woman or no child. I will be completely floored. It's just because we've seen it so many times. There's something with a woman and a child. All right, what's your next question, dear? So, Rosemary Hun, Stephen's got 2 more questions, and then you'll be next. Will be 2. Yeah. I believe it. Yeah, the Lenormand. One thing about the Lenormand, I mean, it's accurate. I mean, it's accurate. Now, I can mess up though. Like that's what I've been trying to tell people. Like the cards are always right. Spirit's always right. I can mess up though because I'm not perfect. But in your situation, we've seen it so many times. So I'm not here to say I'm always right because I'm not always right. The cards are always right though. I just may not interpret them right, if that makes any sense. All right, so how does he feel about the girl who is supposedly bearing his child now? Okay. I mean, that goes for the tarot too. I think the tarot is always correct too. It's just the reader may, people aren't perfect. We may misinterpret. I think I'm going to use the same deck. All right, how does Yeah, I think this is accurate, and you are the most in tune with the situation because you predicted the eviction last year. Yeah. Remember that, Stephen? I'll never forget that. Because wasn't that when you were asking something different? And the Spirit just kept, like 3 different times, Spirit just kept warning you and warning you and warning you about this this eviction. If I remember correctly, it was insane. But you were asking about your job or like, and Spirit just kept like, I was just like, I'm sorry, Stephen, but like Spirit wants you to know there's something's up here. Yeah, you were asking about work. I mean, you're not the only person that's happened to. I've had others that I was like, well, Spirit wants you to know, you're gonna find out, right? Spirit didn't want you to know about work. All right. And Kristen's been having really good luck with her Lenormand. She's been coming in here like I said, she's been like, that damn Lenormand. Rosemary, your donation came through. All right. How does David feel about the girl who is supposedly bearing his child? How does David feel about the girl who is supposedly bearing his child now? How does David feel about the girl who's supposedly bearing his child now? All right, let's see. Okay, we have the tree, the lilies, the bear, the scythe, the child. The child. It's all about the child. Yeah. It's all about this child growing up and having some kind of roots for this child. So when it comes to her, it's all about the baby. And that's his main, because we got the child here twice. Anytime we have card come out twice like that, which the only card you'll ever see that is child, the woman, and the man. That means it's all about that individual. So yeah, and the parent-child relationship. I mean, he's looking at her like, well, she's the parent of the child. And then there's also something about breaking the dominant habit. So he sees her as a way to break his dominant habit. And I think his dominant habit is guys. You know, having emotions for males. He's trying to break that. He sees it as a habit or something, or an addiction, or like something he can just like, you know, like a habit that you can break. Well, I mean, that's how he sees it anyways. I can just break this habit, which, I mean, we know that's probably not necessarily true. So something about the body, he does feel like she has she treats her body with respect. She's at peace with her physical nature, her state of health, the wisdom of the body. I think it's all about her body. Like, she has the body to make the child. I'm not really seeing emotions here. Let me look at actually, I think he kind of feels like they're so harmonious with this woman. It's kind of boring. I think he may be a little bit bored with her, which is not good, because when a narcissist gets bored, they start looking for new supply. Or they go back to the old supply, right? I mean, something about you reap what you sow. I don't know what that's about. You reap what you sow. But to stop having sex, to end a sexual relationship. What? Oh, he's dealing with the he's having to deal with the consequences of risky sexual behavior. Well, that's the child. Risky sexual behavior a lot of times will result in a child. So that's how he's seeing her. Okay, he did some risky sexual behavior, and so now he's dealing with the consequences. But I also have something about to stop having sex, so maybe he's not having sex with her now. I don't know. And now look at this child. Why? This is sometimes a hurt child, so I don't know what this could be. Oh, his playfulness and his curiosity is suddenly and painfully stopped. Okay, that's that habit. And I got that with him a lot, how he was curious. And that's why he was, whatever it was he was doing with Leandro in a romantic sexual nature, it's because he was curious. Um, his all that has stopped. And that's how he sees her, is she has made it to where he's stopped his curiosity. A pressure. Yeah, he gets really mad when girls try to have sex with him. Oh my gosh. Or pressure him for it. He punched a hole in the wall once. Good Lord. I think he's got some girl pregnant. I really do. I mean, but he's trying to see it as a way to belong in society. I don't think he planned this, because I'm getting risky sexual behavior. I don't think he planned this or anything. All right, Stephen, that's what I have for you there. All right, and your next question. Yeah, I don't think he planned it, because I got that risky sexual behavior. Like, like something just happened or whatever. Obviously, protection was not used. Oh, jeez. Going through, what is Spirit's advice for me about handling this moving forward? Okay. Spirit advice for Stephen, please. Advice for Stephen about handling this moving forward, the situation here with David. Please, what does Stephen need to do here? Advice for Stephen. Advice for Stephen, please. Advice for Stephen on moving forward. Geez, my Nightbot is very active, isn't it? Advice for Stephen about handling this moving forward. Advice for Stephen, please. Advice for Stephen about handling this moving forward. Advice for Stephen about handling this situation with David moving forward. Okay, hang on. Let me shuffle some more. So advice for Stephen. Advice for Stephen about handling the situation. All right, we have here the ring, the garden, the letter, the coffin, the ship, the clouds, and the tower. There's something here about you making a fresh start. We do have this communication here in the center. So what is this? Okay. Any communication that you may have, keep it very cool, very unemotional. Hey, Rising. Hey, girl. What's up? Yeah, I don't think he planned it, but he probably needed a human shield for Leandro's advances. Oh, I see. There's something here about keeping your communication very cool, very unemotional. Like, I wonder if you're going to get some kind of communication, because that's the center card. I don't really know what I'd do if he reached out. Don't get emotional. Keep it real cool. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, all right, yeah. Like, not like, it's so good to hear from you, or I don't know, like, distance yourself from the troubles, okay? Distance yourself from the troubles. Shut yourself off from anything negative, especially from other people's despair or confusion. Take control over your own confusion, okay? Yeah, I can see you may not be able to think clearly. If you had contact with him, you might be like, whoa, I can't think clear. Like, if he's Stephen, because he may come to you with some kind of despair, some kind of, because he's in some kind of problem or whatever. And like, you get involved in his problems. Keep yourself away from that stuff. Leave behind everything which is conceited, confusing, or hopeless. A fresh start. Yeah, I think I was saying something about that. It's something earlier about that. For you to have a fresh start. Leave behind all that crap. It's this person, something about anybody who's conceited, you get confused. It's hopeless here. Like, yeah. Try to leave all that shit behind. That's basically what Spirit's saying. And also, yeah, like, move on from a loss. Leave something or someone behind for good. Thank you, Ryzen Honey. I will get you on the list. Rosemary's ahead of you, and then you'll be after Rosemary. Move on from a loss. Leave this person behind for good. I think you're going to get communication. Don't let him suck you in. Yeah, communicate your wish to end something. You can leave words left unsaid. sometimes we always like, man, if I talked to that person one more time, I would tell them this, and I would tell them this, and I would tell them this, like spiritual kind of letting you know, like, it's okay to have those words left unsaid. Um, yeah, make clear what the boundaries are. Communicate clearly that you don't want this. So whatever he may come to you about, you communicate with him clearly. I don't want this. These are my boundaries. And have that cool, unemotional, clear. Be very clear with him. But people will try to twist your words. They want to hear what they want to hear, right? Something here about, I don't know. I feel like there's communication coming up, Stephen. You present yourself as rational and aloof, like aloof, as if like you don't care. I think that's what aloof means, right? Like you really just don't give a shit. Even though maybe you do, but don't be friendly, be cool and distant. Like you're presenting yourself that way. So that means you probably do care, but you got to make it look as if you don't. Don't be friendly. Don't be like, oh, I'm so glad. It's so good to hear from you. No, 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 no. Don't be friendly. Be very cool, very distant. I like this advice, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. Make an ending public. Like, I don't really know what that means, but I think it's just like making sure someone knows we are not friends. Or you don't have to say the words we're not friends, but don't act friendly. Don't be friendly. He may react. He may give you some kind of announcement here. I'm getting some kind of announcement. So just stay really unemotional about it and move on from this. Does that make sense, Stephen? Yeah, I feel like he's going to announce something to you, and maybe that's about this child. I don't know. I'm getting something about an announcement. Announcement, like, right? That's like something that I'm getting married. I'm having a baby, right? I mean, I got a new job. I mean, I don't know. That would be like what an announcement is. So I feel like it's probably about this child, even though it's not on these cards. Yes, express something very clearly and without restraint. Be very clear in your communication to him. I don't want involved. I don't want anything to do with you. Like, don't even leave a little bit of that he would think, oh, I can probably still get Steven. Don't leave any inkling that you're going to be his friend. That's not manipulative. Actually, I've been watching stoicism videos about detaching at night lately when I get those thoughts. Yeah. Rising, you're funny. So I'm just saying you've got to be very clear with him. Because he could take any kind of friendliness you give him and run with it. So, and no, I don't think it's manipulative. You just be very, oh yeah? Don't show any emotion. I wouldn't even be like, oh, I'm so happy for you. I wouldn't do any of that. I mean, that's what Spirit's saying. Don't be friendly. You go off, you get yourself a fresh start and you move on from this, is what Spirit's saying. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. I love when we get clear, awesome messages like that. Keep me updated. I think communication's coming, Stephen. You'll be ready. And that's just it. When you'll get that communication from him, it's when you're ready. When you're ready for it is when it will come. When Spirit knows, okay, you've had the time, the universe will send that communication to you when you're ready to do what you've got to do. Because if it would have come any earlier, you probably would have been like, oh yeah, sure, I'll help you, or I don't know, something like that. But now you've been away from it for so long, you can see clearly and you can think clearly because you have done such a great job going no contact. So, okay, Rising, you got this, Stephen. It's sad I love him, but not like this. Yeah, remember what I said earlier, Stephen? You don't love him. You love who you think he is. Not who you think he is, who he showed you to be. The fake guy. The real David, once the mask came off, that's the real guy. That's the guy. The person you fell in love with didn't exist. That's one of the hardest things to wrap your head around when you've been in these kind of relationships. Yeah, it was awful what he did to you. That was the real David, Stephen. That was the real guy. You don't love him. You love this person. I'm not saying you don't feel love, but you feel it for somebody who's not even real. You fell in love with who he showed you. That you would fall in love with. He probably did everything just like what he knew you would like, so that you would fall in love with him. Yeah, the one who evicted you. That's the real David. Yep. That's the real one. Okay, Miss Rosemary, we are moving on to you, my dear. What is your question? That is one of the hardest parts, I feel, is realizing you love somebody that doesn't even exist. That's hard. That's a hard thing. Trust me, I deal with it every day. Like, I told everybody about the time of coming, but how Brock feel about it? Thank you so much, feel better. Yay, I'm glad. Stay strong, Stephen. Fight the good fight. Yeah, it's a really hard pill to swallow. Exactly. It's a very hard pill to swallow. And I think the longer you've done it, the harder it is to accept. I mean, the longer you were in the narcissistic abusive relationship. Now, okay, Rosemary, I'm trying to understand. I told everybody about the time I'm coming. The time you're coming, like, where are you? Now, I'm confused. Can you, the time you're coming, where? Rosemary, I'm confused over here. That you're going to him. You're going to go to where he is. Okay, I got you. You're going to go where Brock's at, and you want to know how he feels about that. Okay, I got you. Give me just a second. I'm going to take a quick little bathroom break. Okay. All right, girl. What does Brock think about, or how does Brock feel about Rosemary going to see him? How does Brock feel? How does Brock feel about Rosemary going to see him? How does Brock feel about Rosemary going to see him? How does Brock feel about Rosemary going to see him? How does Brock feel about Rosemary going to see him? How does Brock feel about Rosemary going to see him? How does Brock feel about Rosemary going to see him? How does Brock feel about Rosemary going to see him? How does Brock feel? Ah! How does Brock feel about Rosemary going to see him? All right, we have the sun, the bouquet, the child, the clouds, the tower, the moon, and the lady. All right, just a second here. I think he thinks you're being nice, but you have a hidden agenda. Why do we have the child here in the center? Okay. Okay, he thinks, okay, you're trying to improve something, like you're taking the first step towards improving something. You're taking the first step towards him. Yeah, I think he thinks that you may be a little naive. Naivety when we are just being flattered. Or maybe he thinks he's being naive. There's something here about naivety. Somebody outgoing versus somebody introverted. And then he, I think he thinks you want to take some kind of control over your confusion. Yeah, like you're trying to improve something, you're trying to take control here over, like you're confused about something. But he does think that maybe you have a hidden agenda. I don't know what that's referring to, but it is showing up here. You're very you're very vulnerable emotionally. Um, that this could help you to get a clear look at what your needs, your fears, because you're kind of like day and night, you kind of go back and forth. I think he thinks your emotions kind of back and forth a little bit, like you're nice, then you're not nice, you're nice, then you're not nice, or you're sad, then you're sad, then you're happy, something like that, like kind of back and forth. She comes with me, I think. Your child's going with you? I don't get the child here, so I don't know. Okay. I think that's why he thinks, okay, you're being nice right now, but what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Later, or I'm getting that superficial friendliness again. Like you're being friendly, but I'm not sure if it's going to stick. How long is she going to be friendly? Or yeah, I think he's a little. He thinks you got a hidden agenda, basically. Um, if he really wants things to be like rational, if you were rational, then things could be clear and obvious. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know, Rosemary. I don't think he trusts you very much here. I mean, I don't really have like negative cards, but I mean, I don't have lies or deceit here. It's more like, she's being really nice here. She says she wants to clear things up, or I'm not so sure. Yeah, your moods. Mm-hmm. Like your mood could change. Yeah. Like night and day. Like you could, I get that a lot for bipolar, the sun and the moon. Someone that can go like their mood just, they can change from night to day. They can be happy and then boom, they're sad. And then they're happy again. Like, and I think that's what he's concerned about. All right, girl, that's what I have for you. Keep me updated. Let me know how it goes. All right. Okay, so yeah, let me know how it goes. All right, Miss Rising, you said you would like a pendulum. Are you here, my dear? Because you are up. Let me know what's going on, what you want me to look up, any updates. What is the deal? Fill me in. Rising, are you here, my dear? There she is. Okay, what would you like me to look into? I got Woody Woodpecker laid out. Yep. Will Jay ever contact me at night at 10 p.m.? 10 p.m., huh? Okay. Interesting, 10 p.m. Okay. Did somebody tell you 10 p.m. or something? Like, that's very specific. Okay. Will Jay ever contact Rising at night at 10 p.m.? Will Jay ever contact things I've been kind of dead, like the Lenormand reading? What? Things have been kind of dead. Yeah. The other day. Okay. Now I know I've gotten for you at night a lot. But yeah, things have been kind of dead. The Lenormand reading was kind of like, I'm like, well, Rising, I'm getting no way out, or I can't remember, the road's end or something like that. Okay, let's see. That doesn't mean it's forever, though. I mean, all right, let's see. Will Jay ever contact Rising at night at 10 p.m.? Will Jay ever contact Rising at night at 10 p.m.? Will Jay ever contact Rising at night at 10 p.m.? Sorry, I was about to drop it. I got a reading that said, I wondered that. I'm like, she must have heard 10 p.m. because that's awful specific. Will Jay ever contact Rising at night at 10 p.m.? I'm gonna have to switch to the Moonstone. I can't hardly hold that. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm about to drop it for some reason. I want to get the correct answer for you. Okay. Will Jay ever contact Rising at night at 10 p.m.? Will Jay ever contact Rising at night at 10 p.m.? Okay, I got a no, but you know, it may just be because it's 10 p.m. You know, what if it's at 10:01 p.m., you know? So so I got no on that, but I wouldn't really rule out that he's not going to contact you at night. It may just be, you know, that it's not exactly at 10 p.m. But I did get a no. It's cool. All right. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, I've been on here 3.5 hours. I think I'm going to throw up my last call for donations. If you're interested in getting a reading, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to be bouncing out of here. Shoot, I came on earlier, really didn't think I'd get anybody in here. It's been actually pretty busy. Can I ask a couple more carols? Yeah, sure, hon. Yeah. Oh man, she says. Makes sense with my luck. Yeah. I'm just gonna go next door and force them out. Yeah. That blows my mind that you never see him. Okay, doing it for 2 tarots, 1 with Snoop. All right, okay, Steven. I mean, you would think at some point you would see this guy rising. I mean, shit. You know? Hey, David, what's up? This David, Steven, this David. This David. He always says he likes this show. Okay. We got David coming in, and Steven's asking about David. Different David. Okay. Steven, help me, you're a guy. All right. I'm going to use a gilded here. All right. Is David in love with Steven? 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 We have the 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Steven, he has desires for you, but I don't know necessarily that I would say love, because I don't have anything representing love here. He does see you as like some kind of opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles here, but he desires you. But with the 7 of Wands in the center, he's very resistant to it, though. So it's like he has to force himself to not. It's a desire. So, it's more like an attraction, like you're an opportunity. Although I have guy issues and ask about a certain guy all the time. I wouldn't care too much about it because guys are broken lately and can't handle love most of the time. Yeah. So let's say sexism is at play. Yeah. Never underestimate that part. Yes, Stephen. A lot of guys, I mean, I see it a lot in the cards and just in my own life. Like, there's a lot of using people for sex. I mean, honestly. And Stephen, I'm not saying that's in your reading here. I'm just saying in general, I feel like there's a lot of people being used for sex, basically. And Rising's a smart one because she's cutting all that shit out. But I can only speak from my experience, so agreeing is all that's needed. Yeah. So Stephen, I don't think he's in love with you, but he does desire you, and he sees you as an opportunity for him. Yeah, I mean, casual sex is fine, but women are associated with emotions. Exactly. Yeah. $2. I thought you were charging Rising $2 for your advice. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to say no, but he does like have, I would say he's attracted to you, and he's very resistant though to follow through with his desires for you. On the train, no problem. Is David in love with Leandra? Okay, all right. I'll just use the same deck. Is David in love with Leandro? David in love with Leandro. David in love with Leandro. David in love with Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, King of Wands. It's that attraction again. I don't see love, but there's a lot of like passion. Like that's my, it's interesting because in your reading, I got one of my desire cards. And in this reading, I got one of my desire cards, which is the Ace of Wands. So it's not love. I would say he's not in love. It's that what he can get from him here with the Six of Pentacles. I think they were dating. I mean, there's something about dating here, but it's that attraction. It's that burning desire kind of thing. I don't think it's love though. Stephen, David probably really doesn't know how to love. So both situations represent opportunities to him. Yes, Stephen. Yes. I just don't really feel like David really, not just David, but any narcissist they don't know how to love. Like healthy love. They don't know how. But I would say he's definitely attracted to Leandro and likes what he can get out of him. Yeah, it's all about what he can get. Yep. Yep. Okay. I mean, heck, narcissists can't even love their own children, much less. I mean, if there's anyone in the world that you ought to be able to love, it's your own children. Why try to possess me then? Power and control, Stephen. Power and control. It's all about power and control. They like to get people to do what they want them to do. Makes them feel superior, I guess, because they really are insecure people. But yeah, I don't know that narcissists are really capable of love. Like I said, they can't even love their own children, which is so sad. They're just objects. People are just objects, including their own children, their family members, their significant others. Yeah. So 555 on the clock. You know what that means? Big changes coming. Big changes coming. I guess I never knew the extent of that until this. Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Thank you, David. Always a great show. I don't know what I'm doing, but thank you. Yeah. You know who's really, really awesome, Stephen, is that Dr. Ramani. She just wrote a book. It's called It's Not You. I think I'm going to order it actually. Um, and I've already been recommending it to people, but I haven't even read it. I just know it's got to be good because Dr. Ramani is amazing. But I think it'd be a good book to read. It's not you. It was never you. It's them. They're the problem. Even though they make you feel like you're the problem. You get blamed for everything. Yeah. So, okay. I'm going to get off of here. And I will see you guys next time. All right. Keep me updated, Stephen, and anybody else. And I'll see you next time.